Hello, hello. All right, y'all know me. I'm getting set up on all the platforms. Give me a second. Let me know if you're here live. Tell me, drop in the comments. I'm here. I'm live. Let me know who's joining me. I'm actually really excited about this topic because I do it a lot myself in my world, but and then I always start my hello Instagram live. I always start my clients off with these techniques. So what up, Shondell? I see you here. Awesome. Who else? Oh, I see Shakita already or Shaquita already changed her profile picture. Awesome. Faith. Hey Faith, I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome, welcome, Kenya. What up, ladies? Your picture popped up, Shaquita, so I had to shout you up. What up, Endeavor? How are you doing? I see some folks on Instagram. All right, so today's topic. I'm so glad you guys are here. You guys are here early. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments too, just to make sure my sound's all good as well. So today's topic is on manifesting your dream bikini body goal. I know we see all over social media. I'm sure y'all know how to manifest. Actually, drop in the chat. Let me know. Do you know how to manifest? And if you do, be like, yes. Say drop one if you know how to manifest. Drop two if you do not, and give me a three if you actively do it at least weekly. Let me know about that. So drop one if you know how to manifest. Drop two if you do not know how to manifest. Drop three if you manifest and do it regularly. Okay, Shondell said she didn't know how to manifest. Oh, I see y'all comment and they just pop up randomly. What's up, Maxine? Um, Faith said, I've been MIA, but glad to be able to join today. It was a tough semester, but you got through. Tell me, Faith, did you make it through? Are you done with the semester before I say congratulations? Who else? Oh my gosh, there's so many twos. Okay, this is going to be great. Awesome. Tanya and Kenya, I know y'all know how to do it. Y'all have the project 365, so y'all need to help me up in here and let me know. Oh, Shaquita, we gonna get you actively manifesting. Girl, it's gonna be so powerful. And just so y'all know, the reason why I'm teaching this today is because next week, starting on Monday, we're going through step. Oh, I think I've been telling everybody Monday. We start on Tuesday. Oh gosh, going get me for lying. But on Tuesday we start a 3-day challenge. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to do a manifest your dream bikini body goal challenge. So we're basically going to be going through this together. What we're going to talk about today, but why not get started now? You know, and then maybe you might have another goal or might know a better way, because one thing that I've learned when I'm actively manifesting is the days will go by and you're like, you know what, I got a better way of saying this, I got a better way of doing this, I like these action steps better. Okay, so you're going to get better at it each and every week, so don't feel like what you said, what you committed to the first day, you have to stick to. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. Let me pull up my notes. Like I told y'all, know I have to have my notes. That's not my notes. Where are my notes? Oh shucks. And this time, I'm not gonna give you guys these notes, because I'm gonna give you a guide for the challenge. So you've got to make sure you join us for the challenge so that you can participate and have the guide for that challenge. Okay. So why are we doing this? And first off, does everybody, like, I don't know if even people know like the difference between manifesting and prayer. So prayer, excuse me, I don't actually feel like is much different. You know, you sitting there praying, God, please, please, I'm tired. I'm tired. I feel this way. Like I just want you to take all this out of my like body. All right, just get it off. Um, that's kind of the same thing of manifesting, minus the crying. Okay, we don't do that here. I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna use the term manifesting because, in my opinion, I feel like that is more, there's more intentional action on manifesting. And manifesting isn't just a belief system, isn't just I have faith that I'm going to create this, but taking action as well. So many people I talk to over the, just being a fitness coach, sometimes don't even believe that they'll reach their body goal. They don't even believe that it's possible. They don't have, and the reason why they don't believe is because they don't have much proof of it, right? But when, and I'm flexing on my Christian background, so y'all gonna hear it come back and forth. What up, Kiara? You're gonna hear it come back and forth, but faith is, oh, somebody give me the so I don't mess it up. Faith is believing without seeing. Am I right? Faith is believing without seeing. So you go into the gym and this is like the cartoon image I'm seeing. You go into the gym, you weigh yourself before you go to the gym, you go run on the treadmill, you go lift some weights, and then you come back and you step on you step on the scale again. How many people have done that? I have done it. I have done it. I will admit. I will admit I have checked my weight before and after a workout because I wanted to see what did that workout do to my body. Like I'm gonna admit it. I ain't gonna shy past and let y'all know. Oh, I'm this. I do everything perfect. No, I've done it. It's all right. I've not drank water during a workout because I didn't want it to show up on the scale. But that's not having faith. That's not believing that what you're doing is going to get you to your goal. I do believe that everybody in here knows that if they work out consistently, if they eat, healthier, you will lose body fat. Like that easy formula, right? It's easier said than done, but you believe that if you do that, you will lose body fat, right? If you consistently do it. All right, so that's the belief system. The intentional action, right? That means that I've got to take intentional action towards that belief system. So if I believe that I can lose body fat, the intentional action is consistently working out and adjusting my eating habits to a more healthy, active lifestyle. That's the formula that I stated. But everybody's might be different. I'm just giving you guys an example, okay? What is dope about manifesting is it makes sure you create it encourages you to create a plan or pathway for your goals, right? I don't know about y'all out here. I've heard it before. I'm gonna get on the treadmill, I'm gonna do some weights real quick, and then I'm gonna look in the mirror and be like, did anything happen? That's just you're throwing like darts at the board trying to hope something sticks, which there is something to that. There is something to being playful and exploring, but you got to be patient in finding the solution. So I'm going to help speed this up for you guys, okay? There are a ton of trainings in here, and I'm going to try not to go over each and every one, but I do have a training that talks about sustainable fitness plans that tells you how to create your own sustainable fitness plan. I have trainings that talk about how to eat in a way that boosts your metabolism and lose body fat consistently over time. Okay, so if those are things that you're looking for, just drop in the chat something that you need in your fitness journey, and I got you. I got you, sis. But today we're just going to talk about manifesting. We're just going to talk about, we're going to pretend we should have said pretend, because y'all probably got y'all goals, right? Or not your goal, you got your plan. But we're going to move forward in this training as if you have an effective and sustainable plan, right? Because that is going to be the key to any goal, is to make sure you have an effective and sustainable plan to help you reach that goal. So first, what is your goal? And feel free to drop it in chat. What is your goal? My goal is to be, maybe your goal fits the name of this training. It's you want to feel fit, sexy, free in your bikini. That's a goal. Your goal could be something that as simple as, I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose an average of 2 pounds per week this month. I have a goal. I want to. I don't know. Y'all tell me. What's your goals? I'm throwing some out here. Let me check these comments because I just noticed they weren't loading, but I see them dropping. All right. So, oh, y'all were helping me with the faith. Yes, I knew faith would come through. Um, oh, congratulations, Faith, on finishing your semester. Great job. Latoya, I'm so happy you are here. Hey, girl, hey. Y'all, I'm so mad that me and Latoya were in Cancun at the same time. We could not connect. But it was such horrible weather. I think that we made a good decision. We will one day, though. Oh, Catherine, thank you, Catherine. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Yes, faith is this. Oh, you were saying it. Thank you, Catherine and Latoya. Uh, okay, Shaquita said my goal is to be under 200 pounds. Tanya said I want to be a size 10 and reduce my breast size. Mel said lose 180 pounds to be healthy. Bree said I want to feel comfortable in my skin. I want to be under 200 pounds. Awesome. We got some new comments here. I think I got them all. Okay, those are all great goals. I'm serious. I know y'all have heard me in the past talk about the difference in goals, but we're gonna get there. What's up, Live Healthy? So, first we have our goal. Now I want you to rewrite it as an affirmation. So I'm gonna go back to my goal. I want to feel sexy and free in my bikini. So the affirmation is I feel sexy and free in my bikini. So I want everybody in this chat to rewrite their goal that they just expressed as an affirmation. That means you are living in that manifestation of that goal. So your goal is, I'm gonna help some of y'all out. Tanya said I want to be a size 10 and reduce some breast size. I am a size 10 and am at a breast size that makes me feel confident or comfortable, whatever the issue is with your breast size now. So like make it a little bit stronger there. Shaquita said my goal is to be under 200 pounds. Shaquita, I wouldn't even say it that way. I would make it I am 198 pounds. I know, right? Tell me, okay. Tell me, because I don't have, this is the only thing about going live. Now, I will be, you're living in it now. I am 180 pounds. That's your affirmation. Mel, you say you want to be under 200. I am 198 pounds. The goal for me, Latoya said, the goal for me is toning, definition, being healthy to reduce risk of diabetes, which runs in my family. I love it when y'all give these like powerful goals. I'm telling you. So I am healthy. I have reduced my risk of diabetes, which runs in my family. I feel toned. I have definition. Like you're speaking like you're in that now, like you can see it. So as I'm speaking it and I'm talking about you, I'm visualizing you and I can see you that way. And that's the power of that affirmation. It activates your belief system. Because right now it may feel so far away, especially if you've never seen you at that body goal. Like if you've never, what up, Courtney? Thanks for joining us. So we're talking about goals right now. Everybody just gave us their goal and then wrote it as an affirmation. So your goal is, I don't know your goal. You could drop it in the chat, Courtney, if you got one. But write it as if your affirmation is written as if you're living in it now. It's going to activate that belief system and you're going to be inspired to create the intentional action behind it. All right. Bree said, I am confident and love my body. Oh, why did that give me chills? I am 199 and still dropping. Yes. Okay. Shondell, now I will be, I am. Your affirmation is in that moment now. All right. So we talked about how to activate the belief system by affirming your goal. Now we got to get to the intentional action. So what action steps? Ooh, I don't know, but remember we just affirmed it. It's going to happen. It's in the future. We just created that future Shondell. We just created that future Brie. That future Shaquita now exists. She's at 180 pounds. Like, she exists. What action steps do you need to take to see her? What do you need to do in order to meet that Brie? Those are called process goals. If you ever hear me talk about it, I'm big on process goals. These are the ones you should be focused on. These are the ones that are going to spur you into action, and when you see yourself accomplishing those process goals, it's going to make it easier for you to stay consistent. So give me some action steps that you need to take in order to achieve your process goals. And all my folks that have been here for a while, y'all should be dropping them all in the comments. Oh man, did I lose y'all on Instagram? I might have, because somebody just tried calling me. What else? All right, so let's see. I am a sexy size 10 and can wear a bikini that is the same size top and bottom. Ooh, I feel that. Snaps, because these things, Lord have mercy, I always need a different one. What up, James? You came in right at the right time. All right, y'all, give me some process goals. I'm actively in the gym 5 days a week. Yes, and you already made it into an affirmation. Amen. I think these folks, I think they catching on, yo. You think so? All right, y'all, I'm not crazy, I promise. Give me another one. What else? Process goals. What action steps do you need to take in order for you to achieve these goals? In order for you to meet this person you just affirmed into your future? Work out daily, eat low calorie meals. Okay. All right. So, thank you, James. Thank you. He said he loved my energy. So what I want you guys to do with your action steps, write it as an affirmation. If you've never heard of an affirmation before, it's phrased as a question. So I'm gonna use Shondell as an example. Why am I so good at drinking 2 liters of water daily? Why am I so good at working out daily? Why am I so good at eating low calorie meals? We're actually merging multiple different manifestation techniques. That's why this feels so powerful. If y'all can already feel like the energy, just like the motivation, the dedication getting like flexed, drop in the chat energy. Give me those stars. Give me some stars in the chat. Give me some fire bombs, whatever it is that represents energy for you. Show me some energy in the chat. Let me know you are feeling the difference in your goal now, right? Like, do you feel this affirmation, the affirmation? Let's keep going with some affirmations. Shaquita said, the way that she said, I'm actively in the gym 5 days a week. So the affirmation, the question would be, why am I so good at being active in the gym 5 days a week? Okay. Mel said, why am I so good at cutting out candy and desserts out of my diet? Yes, she already said it. Tanya said, I'm getting in more cardio and doing more exercises focused on my upper body. Why am I so good at doing more cardio? And I would encourage you to put a number on it. Like, what is that? Adding an additional day each week, doing cardio, intentional cardio 3 times a week, like whatever it is. Like, be real intentional, because we're going to what do you call it? I don't know why I'm blanking. We're going to check back. There's going to be check-ins later. All right. Y'all know I'm real big on, if I wasn't here, what would you be doing to get after your goals? Tracy said, I'm getting more exercise and weekly. Monetize it. Goodness gracious. If y'all don't know, I also coach I help other coaches build their businesses. So sometimes Especially when we're talking about manifesting, because that's a goal. That's any goal can be used this way. You can repeat this for any goal, but we're going to really get focused on our fitness goals, and they're a lot harder to flex that belief system, which is why we're using different types of manifestation techniques. If you know, embody, right? If you heard me talk about my affirmation, Shondell said, "Why am I so good at drinking my 3 liters of water?" Right? Like you feel that, and why am I so good at not letting my negative thoughts prevent me from creating space? That's embodying that future version of yourself, right? Why am I so good with eating to fuel my body for lifting workouts? Okay? These are like how you create that energy and embody your goals. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm almost done. I always promise y'all I'm not gonna go over 30 minutes, so we got 7 minutes left. Oh man. Oh, almost forgot. Courtney over here. I am continuously creating space to work out, whether that is at home or at the gym. Why am I so good at creating space to work out, whether it's at home or at the gym? All right, energy, energy, energy. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, I love y'all. I love y'all affirmations. All right. So last step of well, no, it's not. I lied. The next step, write 3 things that come to mind when you see this. So you're gonna sit down, you got your affirmation, repeat it. You wrote down your affirmation. You got your process goals. I would encourage you to pick like 3 or 4 of them that you can do each day that you could track, so that you're daily doing this, or at least weekly, right? Depends on how hard you want to go after these goals. Write 3 things that come to mind when you sit down and visualize it. So I'm going back to my goal. My goal is to feel confident, sexy, and free in my bikini. So when I am sitting down visualizing me feeling confident, sexy, and free, I'm on the yacht. Right? If y'all know the finish line retreat was created for me. It was created for me to celebrate my journey. I wanted to feel confident, sexy, and free in my bikini. And all this whole tribe, Catch Fights and Fitness, you guys are a bunch of honestly, I feel like you're a reflection on what I desired. Like what I was going after. I was an avid traveler, looking to feel confident in my body, looking to feel sexy, feeling free, all of that. So I created a program to help you get there based off of what I did to transform my body. And now I've helped so many others transform theirs. And we, at the end of the coaching program, we celebrate. How do we celebrate? We get on a yacht and we feel confident, sexy, and free in our bikinis. Right? That ain't nothing but manifestation at work. So I want you to spend 3 to 5. Maybe that's not your visual. What's your visual? What does it look like for you? What changes for you in your world when you reach that affirmation? When you reach that 180 pound goal loss, or 180 pound weight loss goal? When you get under 200 pounds, what changes for you in your world? How does it feel? And spend 3 to 5 minutes, visualize it, and write 3 things that come to mind when you do this. And then last but not least, for those of you who are doing it daily, weekly, however the cadence, I would not encourage you to do it anything further than once a week. This is something I would encourage you to do every day. Imagine the changes in your world if you reminded yourself of your goals every day. So check in at the end of the day and honestly express what you're most grateful for. Maybe you didn't make it to the gym, but you got your steps in. I'm really grateful that I took the time to go outside and move my body a little bit more, even though I couldn't get to the gym. And then I want you to write down, what are you proud of yourself for doing? I'm really proud of myself for getting out there and moving my body, even though felt I felt bad for telling someone that I'd call them back later so that I could go to the gym. I'm proud of myself for telling my kids that mommy needs some mommy time, so that I can go to the gym. And then lastly, the last part of your check-in is, how does it make you feel? So doing this work each and every day, how did it make you feel to work in your manifestation today? How does it make you feel to knock off two out of the three action steps that you committed to today? How does it feel? It should feel good. It should feel good. It should feel great. Um, how did you guys like this exercise? Let me know in the chat. Was it good? Was it helpful? Is this something that you guys like to see? Y'all know y'all are the reason for a lot of these topics. So if there's anything that you would like to learn more about, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm here to serve. I really, really love this community, and I want to see you guys grow and flourish. Last but not least, we are doing, I think I mentioned in the beginning of this, we're doing a 3-day challenge on manifesting your bikini body goal. Starts this Tuesday. Part of the challenge will be inviting your friends and family to join us for the challenge. The challenge is only going to be held in the Facebook group. So my Instagram folks, if you're not in the Facebook group, make sure you get in there. It's in the link in the bio. We're going to literally work through these action steps each and every day. I'm going to give you guys some action steps that I want to see you complete, and we're going to get after this once and for all. Okay. Last but not least, if you are ready to commit, I'm talking about next level commitment. You're like, Stephanie, I am ready to move in this visualization, this creation. I want to see my future self, and I want to reach that goal once and for all. We have a few slots left in Catch Flights and Fitness. The coaching program is almost at capacity, if you could believe it. I'm so thankful and grateful for the people that have, joined Lock and Step with me and really getting after their goal. You will be joining us in the finish line retreat that I'm gonna just drop some names that you may or may not have two options, one of them being Cabo. I know I talk a lot about Cancun, but we're stepping things up soon, and I'd love to see you in Cabo feeling sexy, confident, and free with me and the rest of your cohort, and in your bikini. Okay, so I will, whatever, what is it? I'm gonna go into the chat, answer some questions. But if you're interested in the Catch Flights and Fitness program, if you're over on Instagram, the link is in the bio. If you're on Facebook listening, it's actually pinned to the top of the comments. Just fill out that application, and I will get to you with booking a call so that we can see if working together is a good fit. All right. All right. So let me answer some of these questions. My goal is to feel healthy, free, and confident. Amen. Love that, Tracy. Faith said, I missed a little bit, but why are we putting the affirmations in a question form? Oh, for energy. When you turn your affirmation into when you turn your process goal into a question, why am I so good at getting my water in every day? Why am I so good at drinking a gallon of water each and every day? It just adds more energy to it, and it's more powerful. It allows you to embody your goal a bit more. I've not praised myself. That's what's missing. Ooh, yes, girl. Always look at what you're grateful for, like what's already in your world, and then also what are you proud of? Because some people don't. You like I. It could be as simple as I woke up this morning. Amen. I could have stayed in bed. I could have stayed in bed, but I woke up and I served this world, this community. Okay. Bree said, "What are the dates for Cabo?" I'm gonna let you guys. You're already in a cohort, sis. You will have the option for Cancun or Cabo since you had already joined, but I'll get it to you. My goal is to lose. Maxine said, "My goal is to lose 30 pounds and to look sexy in my clothes." Amen. 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 All right, guys. It doesn't look like there's any more questions. Tanya, what's your hand raised? You're like, yo, you want to go to Cabo? You know you're gonna always have an open invite, sis. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I really enjoyed you guys. This was longer than I expected. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad you guys were able to do this with me. And just a reminder, if there's anything that you guys need or are struggling with in your fitness journey, just DM me. Let me know. I'm always looking for topics and additional content to serve you guys better. All right. Have a great night.